deep within the ancient, rolling heart of the Appalachian Mountains. A place steeped in mist and folklore. Whispers linger on the wind. These aren't your typical ghost stories told around a campfire. These are tales of something older, something wilder. They are the untold stories of the feral people. For generations, locals have spoken of them in hushed tones. They're not spirits, not quite human. They are the feral beings, said to inhabit the deepest, most inaccessible parts of these mountains, living in a world completely separate from our own. Skeptics dismiss it all as backwoods superstition, but the accounts are too numerous, too consistent to be ignored. The stories describe them as gaunt, with pale skin that seems to blend with the fog and the birch trees. Their eyes, wide and unnervingly perceptive, are said to reflect the moonlight like a predator's. They move with an impossible silence and speed, navigating the treacherous mountain terrain as if they were born from the rock and soil itself. One of the most chilling tales comes from an old logger named Jebediah from the early 20th century. He claimed his crew pushed too far into a previously untouched hollow. One by one, his men began to disappear. No tracks, no signs of a struggle, just gone. One night, huddled by his failing fire, Jebediah saw them, figures at the edge of the light, watching. They didn't make a sound, but he felt their presence, an ancient, territorial intelligence that sent a primal fear right into his bones. He fled at dawn, never looking back, and the logging company declared the area unsafe, abandoning the project forever. Then there's the account of a young hiker in the 1980s who got lost off trail. As night fell and a storm rolled in, she found a strange, shallow cave for shelter. In the flashes of lightning, she saw crude markings on the walls, symbols unlike any Native American or colonial script she had ever seen. She heard chattering from deeper within the cave system, a language of clicks and guttural sounds that made the hair on her arms stand up. She spent the night in terror, and when she finally found her way back to civilization, she was unable to lead rangers back to the spot. It was as if the mountain had swallowed the cave whole. What's fascinating is how these stories all paint a similar picture. The feral people aren't depicted as malicious in a conventional way. They're territorial, secretive, and fiercely protective of their domain. They don't seem to seek contact. They simply want to be left alone. The encounters almost always happen when someone intrudes, pushes too deep, or disrespects the unwritten boundaries of the wilderness. Are they a lost tribe? A branch of humanity that evolved in isolation, adapting to the harsh mountain environment in ways we can barely comprehend? Or are they something else entirely? A true cryptid species hidden in one of America's last great wildernesses? Researchers and folklorists have tried to piece together the puzzle. They've found strange, unexplained structures deep in the forest's unusual rock arrangements and shelters that defy conventional explanation. They've recorded audio phenomena in these remote valley zone identified vocalizations that sound biological, yet utterly alien. But hard evidence remains elusive, as if the mountains themselves conspire to keep their secrets. The feral people are a perfect enigma. They don't leave footprints for plaster casts. They don't leave behind artifacts for a museum. They exist in the stories, in the lingering feelings of being watched when you're deep in the woods, in the sudden, unexplained snap of a twig just beyond your line of sight. Perhaps the most compelling argument for their existence is the land itself. The Appalachians are one of the oldest mountain ranges on Earth. They are riddled with countless caves, hidden valleys, and vast, dense forests that have never been fully mapped or explored. It's a place where something could genuinely remain hidden from the modern world. The feral people represent the ultimate mystery of the wilderness. They are a living embodiment of the unknown, a reminder that no matter how much we explore and develop, there are still corners of our world that do not belong to us. They are the silent, watchful guardians of the ancient mountains. So next time you find yourself on a trail in the Smokies or the Blue Ridge, and you feel a sudden chill or hear a strange sound carried on the wind, pause for a moment. You might just be on the edge of their world. You might just be another story, waiting to be told. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the heart of mountain mystery. If you enjoyed this exploration of the unknown, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the unexplained. Stay curious and stay safe out there.